Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and hello, and welcome to my video in which we will be talking about self-driving cars. Self-driving cars, or automated vehicles, are being tested constantly by several companies such as Tesla and Google, and there are multiple places in America in which these automated vehicles drive themselves on public roads, such as Nevada, who passed laws allowing these self-driving cars on their public roads in 2011, and California and Florida doing the same thing in 2012, and as well Michigan in 2013, and even Washington, D.C. These companies, mainly Google and Tesla, have already taken the initiative and have already been testing these automated vehicles for years, with expectations to enable fully capable automated vehicles within the next decade. Now, once ready, these automated vehicles are likely to significantly reduce traffic collisions by around 90% and prevent up to $190 billion in damages and health costs, as well as saving thousands of lives. According to Google, their version of the automated vehicle is going to be ready by around 2020 for public sale and consumption, as long as everything goes well in the legal department, but more on that later. Although not much has been said about the exact plans of Google and other companies regarding their self-driving cars and where they intend to go with this technology, we do know that the developers of automated vehicles are working to make these cars as safe as possible for anyone riding in them and making sure that the programming is perfect for any scenario that may come up before they will let these cars be available for public use. There are, however, several ethical issues that must be addressed before most people would allow themselves into one of these self-driving cars. For example, in the event of a crash, who should be at fault? Should it be the car manufacturers themselves, or should it be the passengers in the car whose malfunction caused the crash? Or should it even be the software engineers that program the code for the car? Arguments can be made for all of these cases, but one needs to be legally picked before any automated vehicle is allowed on the road in mass quantities. The legal aspects of automated vehicles are actually very tricky and difficult to interpret, since the vast majority of laws regarding vehicles today involve a driver present in the car and operating the vehicle. But since automated vehicles have no driver, an entirely new set of laws would have to be put forth by the legislature, which could take decades before all the kinks are worked out. One of the most important ethical issues has risen when you ask the question, how should autonomous vehicles be programmed to behave in an emergency situation where either passengers or traffic participants are endangered? A great visual example of this ethical dilemma is known as the trolley problem, and one version goes like this. A conductor of a train has lost control and is hurtling down a track towards 5 people. You are on a bridge that it will pass under, and you can stop it by putting something very heavy in front of it. As it happens, there is a very fat man next to you. Your only way to stop the train is to push him over the bridge and onto the track, killing him to save the 5 people. Should you proceed? This is a very difficult question to answer, because anyone who tries is always very torn, because saving 5 lives is always better than saving 1, right? Well, not always. The problem here is that you intend to cause someone's death in order to save 5 people, and to most this is morally wrong. You have no control over those 5 unknown people dying, but you do have control over whether the fat man dies, and he will only die if you push him. This is the ethical dilemma that the programmers of these self-driving cars have to face. Should the car's programming save the most people it can, or should it save the one person who is the car's own passenger before anyone else? Hopefully this issue will be solved in time. No matter which way you slice it, the self-driving car technology is the future of the roadway world, with fully capable self-driving cars able to be put out on all roads in America in just a few short years. It will soon be time to say goodbye to using your hands and feet while driving, and say hello to doing whatever you'd like while your car takes you wherever you want to go. Well, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.